Hi everyone, welcome back to Gemini Gypsy Tarot, the original Gemini Gypsy Tarot, I might add. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aries for May 2021. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back to my regular subscribers. If you're new, you should see a notification over here in the corner to remember to subscribe. So I hope that the reading aligns with what's going on with you. Please do give it a thumbs up if it does. I'd love to read your comments. I always like to know how things are going on, with these readings, if they're aligning with what's happening with you. Do share them if you know somebody that might benefit from. And remember, this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. So as many of you who watch tarot know, take what resonates, throw out the rest. We are going to start with an energy oracle card like I did last month. And this seemed to go over really, really well. So I want to stick with that. Sandra Ann Taylor. Oh, you know what? I don't even have my ring light on, so I hope you guys can see me okay. I'm not going to get up and turn it on at this point. But we're going to pull an energy oracle message here for Aries for May 2021. I hope you guys are all doing great. Can you believe it's May already, right? It's crazy. But we say that every year, and every year the time seems to speed up and go by faster, right? For Aries, please. What is the energy oracle message? Woo! For Aries. For May 2021, you got the Temple Path, number 12. The Temple Path. I hope you can see it okay. Let me read you what it says. It's card number 12, which reduces to a 3, if that is meaningful for you. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Okay, Aries, so you might be on a spiritual journey right now. I know a lot of talk out in the ethers about being woke and awakening and all of this other stuff, and I think a lot of it, I'm not an astrologer, but a lot of it is just what's happening with the planet right now. Like, we're on this huge rock, right? And it's spinning and it's going around the sun. And while that's all happening and our solar system, all the planets are moving, we're hurtling through space and time and dimensions, right? Yeah, it can really blow your mind if you start thinking about it too much. But anyway, just realize that wherever you are in your life, this is the phase that you're supposed to be in right now, right? And I know that I say we as in the collective, it's very easy to try to control situations, right? Part of the journey, the spiritual journey, is being patient, recognizing the things that happen, and having temperance, right? Temperance is one of the major arcana. Just kind of relaxing into it and realizing that there's a flow. You have to be resilient. I always do your due diligence, but things are going to happen in divine timing, right? And everyone's timeline is going to be different. So let's see what the cards have to say here for you, Aries, for May 2021. See what other messages come up for you. For Aries, for May 2021. Okay, so the foundation, the bottom of your reading, here is the Eight of Pentacles. And so here you are hard at work, right? I want to draw your attention to, if you can see this, at the top of this working, right, is the moon. And you see all the different cycles of the moon. And we were just talking about, you know, if you're on a karmic path, if you're on a spiritual journey, you're going to be going through all of these different cycles. Here you are at your seat, at your job, working on this, right? Working on this. At the top of the reading, you have the Page of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So right off the bat, the first thing that comes to my mind is stagnation, right? You might be busy researching this Page of Swords in reverse. Just be careful that, you know, you're dealing with things on an emotional or mature basis, not being immature about things. And then this Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. So if we're calling your spiritual journey the job or the work, and you see this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, what I would get from this, because the Ace of Pentacles is your abundance and it is your work, what you consider to be what you do for your vacation or whatever. But if it's regarding your spiritual journey, I think that it's just things are not moving as fast as you would want them to. You might have some setbacks and delays, but as I was just mentioning, you know, it calls for there to be resilience and patience when you're embarking on something like this. Let's see what comes up. You've got the Nine of Wands in the upright with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this Knight of Swords, this is the wounded warrior, right? This is the person has been through the battle. They've got their guard up, but they're not giving up. They're still looking out to what's coming up on them. And then you've got this Knight of Swords in reverse. And again, I get a little bit of immaturity here with this Knight of Swords in reverse. So just be careful about being cranky or bratty over what's going on with you. You know, no one said the path was going to be easy, right? So there might be some choppy waters here. But you do have the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Wands is often considered a player energy, but this person's also looking out for themselves, right? They're out for a good time. They come in, they're a little reckless. They come in and they go after what they want. And you got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is what I always call your relationship with money. It's holding on. It's not letting go of the purse strings. It might also be holding on to your habits and the status quo and how you're used to doing things. But with this Knight of Wands, I do think that you have some level of passion about something that you want to move forward with. And you want to do it quickly. I would just say, just make sure that you're not being too impulsive or too reckless, okay? The next two cards you have are the Two of Pentacles and the Sun card. Major Arcana with the Sun. Beautiful. So the Two of Pentacles represents balancing, juggling, keeping all the balls in the air, right? And these pentacles are your the things that you consider your abundance. I mean, you have lots of pentacles here in your reading. And then you've got the Sun, which is, you know, pure bliss and happiness. This is like the ultimate expression of joy, okay? So even though you're doing this balancing act, what you're headed towards is this ultimate expression of joy. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse now with the World in reverse. So I think that you're headed in the right direction towards your bliss and joy, but you've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So many pentacles in your reading here, Aries. This is things out of balance. This might be you asking for help or charity or someone to be generous with you. And you've got the World in the reverse, which tells me that you're not quite ready to step into this cycle, right? You're still working on it. You're still working on it, okay? Let's see what other kind of messages that we can get. I'll also pull a Romance Angel Oracle card for you. Let me use the traditional Rider-Waite And we are going to pull a couple more cards and see what other energies come out for you regarding this here, Aries. Okay, for Aries for May 2021, what are the additional messages for Aries? What else does Aries need to know? Some confirmation or affirmations or guidance for Aries for May 2021. What else do we need to know? I'm only going to take the one that flipped in the upright. I think it flipped. It was this guy. He flipped over again. And I'm going to take him in the upright. So this is the Page of Swords. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse at the top of your reading. Okay, looking behind you, wanting to move forward, but looking back, worrying about what other people are doing or what people are saying about you or how things used to be, maybe being a little bit guarded. This is also the card of people like kept looking, well, sneaky behavior, like people stalking you is what I wanted to say, like on the internet, that you might be dealing with someone who follows you on Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff. And this person might have some sort of influence with you while you're on this spiritual journey that this temple path says that you're going on. Well, the Seven of Cups, and I did take it in the reverse because that's how it fell. So you're having some confusion about the options that you have here. So anytime, like we talked about this, like your spiritual path, it's not going to be clear. There's going to be challenges, right? And the key is to be resilient. What else? Well, this guy's on the bottom again. Nine of Wands. Protecting yourself, being guarded. For Aries, please, what are the additional messages? These are just really affirming and clarifying the original message. What can help Aries? Give us some information on what can help Aries as they move forward. What can help Aries as they move forward? Okay, maybe someone from your past is coming in. You've got the Six of Cups here, so this is nostalgia, thinking about the way things were in the past. Maybe someone from your past comes to help you. I would caution you to, not become in a rut with what's going on in your past. And you've got the Death reverse. So this is also like dragging your feet, right? Death and rebirth. Death comes to clear the way for new things. You're resisting, right? You're resisting moving forward on this path that you're on, but it does lead to the Star card, right? The Star. You're going to have some things that are out of balance, but look, yeah, Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is inner conflict coming out of a situation where you were doing some sort of verbal sparring or battling over something. Most of the time, this is in your own head, but then you have the Ten of Cups. So again, in your reading with the Ten of Cups and also the Star, you're headed towards this bliss. I think I'm surprised that the Temperance card didn't come out. You got the Hermit going within. Yeah, I'm surprised the Temperance card didn't come out, because what I see with this is that you're in a situation where you need to find the balance and be patient with yourself. I have a new deck. It's the Parrot deck. And this is kind of cool. They have 4 like mentor cards in here. So let's just pull one card and see what comes out, please, for Aries. Is there one more message for Aries? 2 cards. The Ace of Swords. Okay. And the Seven of Discs. So the Ace of Swords. So some sort of information, clarity coming in for you, which is great. And the Seven of Discs, this would be like the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So wondering if it's all been worth it. But don't give up. You've got the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, right? There's a progression. You don't give up. You have to keep at it. Okay, Aries, don't give up. Keep at it. The spiritual path here is going to, it's the road that you need to be on, is what I'm hearing. The road you need to be on. One card, please, for Aries. A few of them flipped over for you here. These are the Romance Angel Oracle messages for you. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. For those who are involved with someone, there will be some sort of separation. And wedding. The situation involves marriage. Okay, so you might be in a situation where, you know, maybe you are with a partner. I didn't necessarily see that here, but that that didn't jump out in this reading, Aries, but that you are, that part of this work and any stagnation or holdups you're running into might be because of this relationship that you're in, or this person here that's spying on you. Yeah, it's kind of interesting too, like in the depictions here, the Nine of Wands that fell out for you depicts a woman in that position, and then when the card came out to clarify, it's a man in the position. Do you see that? Tarot readings are generally gender, not gender specific. You got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse again. So you might be having some financial issues here. Three of Swords, heartache and disappointment. Oh yeah, and the Devil in reverse. Yeah. So this definitely might have something to do with a relationship that you're in, or this marriage that you're in that is is like your. It's the challenge here on your spiritual path is what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Okay. All right. Well, I hope that's helpful for you in some way. It looks like you do have some challenges ahead here, but I don't think you're alone, because I think a lot of people on the planet are going through this right now. So I would say, you know, keep up with your astrology so you know the placements of the planets, and that very much might be affecting you. And stay tuned for further readings. And check with some other tarot readers too. Check your other placements. Like if Aries is your sun sign, check your rising sign, or your ascendant sign is what it's also known as, and your moon sign. Moon signs are going to, your moon readings are going to talk about your emotions. So I would recommend that you also check those placements and look at readings for those as well. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're alerted every time I upload a video. And yeah, as I said, there's somebody else out there that just started a channel with the same name as mine. So it's a little disturbing. There's nothing I can do about it. But you know, I've been on here for a couple of years now. Anyway, I appreciate you tuning in. And I hope that May turns out to be a great month for you, Aries. Take care. Peace out. I'm going to bam you off. See you.